Hi, we're Growing Up Without Borders.
And today we'd like to welcome you to AUROVILLE, India.
Hey guys, we are Growing Up Without Borders, a family of 5 on a mission to visit every country in the world. Want to know what India is really like? Well, come along as we spend the next 40 days discovering their beautiful country. Welcome to India. If you guys want exclusive access to our content, take a picture of this QR code and sign up to our newsletter. Welcome to our next adventure here in AUROVILLE. So we arrived late from Chennai and stayed the night just outside of AUROVILLE.
So what is this mysterious AUROVILLE, you may be asking? Well, that's what we're wondering as well. Let's go discover it together. Here we go, enter to AUROVILLE.
So when you first arrive here, I think it's a no-car zone, or maybe there's a lot of tourists, so they have this whole big parking lot for cars and rickshaws, and then they have this beautiful pathway here that you walk along to get into AUROVILLE.
And also we've seen so many, even when we stayed last night, there's so many people, like foreigners, it just feels so cool when you hear like French and you hear all these different languages. It's like so exciting. There are over 54 nationalities living here. It's really exciting because then we get to meet new people. Lots of people speak like French and German and Italian and all sorts of languages, right? This is all mixed. But it's really about community and all being one, if you will. Like everyone lives in peace and harmony above all politics and differences, you know? So it's really cool and unique. And it's really cool. They actually, in 1968, had 124 people from different nationalities bring soil from the ground and then place it here, basically. So it's really international. Nobody owns AUROVILLE, only humanity does. 780 people that are below the age of 18. We should definitely meet them all. We are gonna go find them all.
Let's go find them all.
Oh, here it tells you like the population, how many people are nationalities. There's 59 nationalities. It tells you about the energy, the employment, the activities. This is really interesting.
I got a proper coffee after 10 days being here, so thank you guys.
So I got an almond croissant and an iced coffee, which is really nice and refreshing. But let's see. Look at that. Looks so good.
So here's like a little center area where they have all different kinds of stands. You can get milkshakes, homemade pastries, like the yummy cafe like you see here.
I love it when you can drink filtered water and not have to use plastic. Like, that's so nice.
Right near the cafe in the entrance area is a whole museum dedicated to explain what AUROVILLE is and what this mysterious kind of round dome is in the middle of their community. I just met a really nice man who was from France originally. He's been here for 40 years.
Yeah.
And the people here are really nice. So it's a totally different mindset. They technically renounce all religion, which is...
It's very about being one all-together human, no difference in politics, no difference in culture, ethnicity.
One consciousness.
You're all one
kind
human
of,
being, all together.
Which is kind of the way we think, although we have our own faith as well. So the part about renouncing your faith, I'm not too sure about, but maybe they don't. Maybe that's just like, I have no idea.
But what I'm loving is so far is how many nationalities are here. Like, I bet if we stay here a few days, you won't even see us because we'll be like off. If we meet teenagers, we'll be like, look we met some friends.
And you can book guest house within the complex, and I think that's what we're going to do. Some of them have bikes. You can also rent e-bikes, so to get around is really easy.
Yeah. The center dome, which we're going to go see right now.
It's called the Matrimandir.
So this is where you enter like the visitor centers, and as you can see, there's different pavilions like the French, African, Tibetan.
Oh yeah, all different.
Language lab. There's a youth center, all sorts of gardens and cafes.
Look at that.
Solar kitchen.
Library, sports center. We're going to check out what's called the solar kitchen. It's for people who are either staying here or guests of people who live here. But it's a communal kitchen, and that's where everyone goes and has lunch and dinners and such, and that's where we'll be able to meet some of the locals. I can see how if people are in different cities and then they come here, it would feel nice because you're with all this green area. Tyler was just saying also, because they planted all these trees, it dropped the temperature like 3 degrees, so that helps. And it just feels, from what I see, like much cleaner and just more organized, which is always nice. AUROVILLE is home to the iconic Matrimandir. It's a stunning monument that stands as a symbol of the city's unique culture and philosophy of unity and peace. The Matrimandir is inside this big, huge dome. They don't have any gods or religions. It's kind of like serene, quiet, and then there's this luminescent kind of thing in the middle that the sun comes down. Then they have the pillars. It's a really unique and interesting structure. Basically, when you go in, it's pure silence, and it's just to elevate your consciousness, is what I learned so far. I think this is the main tree that was here before the whole dome was even constructed.
Maybe.
It looks like an old tree.
Looks like from Avatar.
Look, because like it has tree stumps within a tree branch. So
That's
unique, eh? It's like they have their own tree of life here. It's pretty cool. Never seen, I don't know if I've ever seen a tree like this actually. I'm trying to think if I have. Very unique. We're gonna go see if they have accommodations for us here tonight, possibly. Then we'll go show you a tour. Right near the cafe, they have a whole check-in area where they help you find different accommodations to stay at here in AUROVILLE. Lovely cows along the pathway.
Yeah, a cow who has a field.
Okay, we are going to join their communal kitchen and hopefully they will welcome us for a lunch. Not really allowed to just join in unless you're staying here, but technically we're going to be booking a couple nights, so hopefully we will receive a warm welcome.
Everyone takes their shoes off to go into the dining hall.
Thank you. Is A? Thank you. Sure. The solar kitchen is basically a huge cafeteria and everyone comes to eat here on a daily.
Alright, this is so cool. So once you're done your food, you put the leftovers in here. Then you go and you rinse it over here. And then you put your plates in there, bowls in there, spoons.
This is such a cool experience.
Yeah, it's almost like summer camp where everyone just eats the same meal. It's really cool.
Girls managed to already meet some of the youth that were here.
Angelike's kind of afraid because, okay, two stories. Once when you're in New Zealand, this cow all of a sudden decided to start charging at them, which is quite funny. Some cows can go a bit raw, you know? Then there's this lady named Eva Zubek. Now she was attacked by a cow, which was quite funny. So cows can attack people, but it hardly happens.
Guys, more people die from cows than sharks, so...
Really?
Yeah. Cows kill like something like 25 people a year and sharks kill something like...
I don't think you have to be worried happening.
Tomorrow there's an activity happening for youth called the Blind Babble.
The blind babble, okay.
And so it's like, how many times do you meet a new person and have deep discussions with that person? So what they do is they take your name and all the other kids who participate, their name, they put in a big wheel, and then they pick two names out of a basket. And whoever you get assigned to, you both have to go sit at a table with a deck of cards and just talk and play cards. And have deep conversations, do whatever you want. And you don't know who you're going to get chosen with.
This is fantastic.
Dad and them are heading that way. And we are just waiting here for the shuttle now.
Because me and Chloe are going to check in.
Because we're going to check into the guest house we're staying at.
Il y a un pavillon de France là-bas. Ça c'est trop bien.
Seems we have made a crowd.
Super sweaty. Chloe and I, we are going to the guest house we're going to be staying at. My mom, Angelique, and my dad went to go get our luggage at the other hotel.
Here we are. Central guest house.
Oh, thank you.
We'll be staying for the next few nights here in AUROVILLE. It's very central to the kind of like where everyone lives and such in the community. So this is going to be really nice. Hopefully we'll get to know some locals.
And we've got two rooms. Angelica with this which is pretty cool.
Angelica.
And then this room with free beds for us girls. Why is this so hard? That's really hard.
So where we're staying, dinner is included and it looks absolutely delicious.
Let's see what we have. Some rice, some curries, some salad. So what are you gonna say?
Why the face?
Nothing, it's spicy.
Oh, it's spicy. How's the food so far?
It's good. Spicy.
Everything about this place
So many cool cafes.
It's all vegan and like vegetarian.
Like the pastries and stuff, like real croissants, and then they have like communal movie theaters, friends, like you know what I mean?
Pretty cool. Are we moving to Oroville? Just staying a little bit longer. We're like, let's just stay here. This is like
A month later, we gotta go.
a month later, visa's expired. We got a bit of work done and called it a night. Good morning from peace and quietness. We had such a good night's sleep. This place is so relaxing, so nice. I think we're gonna see if we can stay a couple extra days because it's just what we needed, basically. Some time to slow down. There's this big, beautiful, massive tree right in the center. Breakfast is over there. This place is awesome because they include they include breakfast and dinner. Dinner is amazing. The internet speed is so fast, and that is like in the very top priority wise. We had to get so much stuff done last night. So I literally sat in their kitchen area and just worked for hours. But yeah, today's gonna be a fun, exciting day. The girls got some activities already lined up, so that's just gonna be really great.
Breakfast this morning. Ooh, yummy. Alright, so for breakfast we got like the coconut chutney and then this dish, which I'm not really sure what it is. Yeah, it tastes like almost like lentils or mashed rice or something. Quite nice.
Here we go. Let's get going. First stop of the day is we're actually getting bikes. We're going to go on a whole bike tour. We're going to show you the whole area. But we're first going to go to the coffee shop. The other two girls are going to stay behind, get some schoolwork done and such.
Alright, so today we're just going all the way around. We've got bikes. It's fantastic.
This is the first time since we've been in India that I feel like at least we're not wasting plastic because you can use your reusable bottles. We haven't really been able to wash ours and then find a spot to fill it up, whereas here there's everywhere you go water fountains that are filtered water, and it feels, it's just such a good feeling. We went to our favorite cafe to enjoy some delicious coffee. Look at how beautiful cappuccinos here. It's those little things that you take for granted, like nice coffees and cappuccinos that you don't always have access to, that when you have them again, you're just so grateful because look at, first of all, it's so beautiful, so pretty, but it's just nice. Coffee makes me happy. First stop this morning is going to be to the library. So we're going to take you to the library, show you what it's like inside. Then we're going to go just discover some of the different areas. Quick break in the video to say a special thanks to Insta 360 for supporting our travels. So this is so cool because since we got this really amazing camera, we've been able to get some epic shots. But if you don't know us, well, we post quite a bit behind. So we only got this when we were traveling to Canada. We just got the Insta 360, flew all the way to Canada just to get it. I'm just joking.
Shots we got.
Ta-da! That's how small the camera is. Look at that beautiful baby.
So powerful, yet so small.
So amazingly
See how it's like
small.
all angles, it can get the whole works, 360.
360 camera. This is the coolest thing ever. Since then, we've been using it to film a lot of our videos, and we just wanted to share with you some of the coolest shots we got. So big special thanks to Insta 360 for sending us this camera and for allowing us to get, well, these amazing shots here in New Zealand and all the other countries we visited since the Bahamas. Now let's get back to our tour of India.
It kind of reminds me of Switzerland in the sense that everything closes down for lunch, and so it makes you go and relax, eat a meal, and then go back out. In Switzerland we have that. At school you have like a 2-hour break for lunch. This is a really big library.
Really big library. Look at how big it is. Oh, there's Angelique. Hey, Angelique.
They've got everything for every language here. So if you want to learn German, you can pick up a book for German. They've got all these books, and they've got books for art and how to draw and stuff, and for theater, how to act, how to sing, everything.
Everything. That's so cool.
Okay, I'm beyond excited because we started the Seven Sisters series in New Zealand, and you can't really travel with books, so we've been just reading them online, but now we've actually got the books. And this is the way I like to read.
Me
Look at
too.
this.
Here in AUROVILLE, they do things without cash. So basically you get these cards, they look like this, and you recharge them to be able to access the restaurants or even access like the kitchen and the library and such. And it just allows you to go everywhere without cash. Some cafes still allow you to pay with cash, but most of them you need that card.
Thank you. Another delicious lunch here at the Solar Kitchen.
My favorite so far is the salad. It tastes so good. Angelique's gonna go to a youth event this afternoon.
Yeah, we all are. It's basically where you get a table and you have to have a conversation with the person, and then you have to sit down and have a conversation for, let's say, like a speed date almost, but this time, but with friends.
So I just met a group of lovely girls from France. They're here doing some volunteer work with a school, which is really cool. They're like 21. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So they come here every day at lunch, so maybe we can hang out here. Yeah, making friends here at AUROVILLE.
Now the big question is, do we become AUROVILLIans and get into the Matrimandir?
Comment below and let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!